For the land of the free and the whole.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live. Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. C.J. McCollum out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Now, here's Maxey inside, and the basket by Harris.
You know, Tobias Harris is a quality shooter with good size and ball skills, moves well without the ball. I mean, Harris is a real weapon in the pick and roll.
DeRozan with it. Defended by Thibault. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And Thibault sends it back. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Ball. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Maxey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Embiid, no good.
You're not gonna see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Levine kicks the ball. Vucevic against Embiid. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. McCollum outside. Back to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now, here's Ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Embiid against Vucevic. Good, nice job down low. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Pass to Vucevic. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Ball. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong. And Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Bulls trail by 9. Ball, the pass to LaVine. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Bulls ball.
Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes to DeRozan. Outside, LaVine. Fires from 14. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Now here's Williams. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's McCollum. Thibault trying to get open. And he drops it in from the low post.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And they call an illegal screen here. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Kick out to LaVine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. LaVine's got 6.
Boy, Zach LaVine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
Going inside, and Ball with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. So for the Bulls, D'Anthony Melton comes in for Williams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. Curry's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are, man. That's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now, here is O'Neal. And they get it back. And Curry has it in the corner. Clock at 6. To the paint. A second chance effort. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 14-point game.
Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here is O'Neal. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Drummond ripped away. Milton with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the jam by Levine.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On its way from Curry for two. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bulls trail by 10 from deep. Green. It's Drummond with the rebound. It's stolen. The pass to Levine. And Jones has it in the corner. With some arc. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Curry passes to Drummond. Lets it go. Curry can't get it to go.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Jones kicks to Levine. DeRozan against Drummond. Just his first attempt. That one a little long.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
It's stolen by Jones. Down low. Here's Melton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Kobe White, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Jones dishes to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
It's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Jones. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 10 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Passes it to DeRozan. There's the drive and the rejection by Embiid.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the inside, Harris. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And that one drops.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down from there.
To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Levine, defended by Thibault. Outside, Levine. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball. And And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Actually out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Thibault in at the three, the small forward. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And, Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
To the paint, it's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. And that one hits back iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jones looking for an opening. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Count it. Good. Levine's got 10 points.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Maxey passes to Harris. Inside. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 14 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Levine. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 16. It's McCollum on the wing. Light covering. To the inside, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
It's Curry outside. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Reed against White. Releases. And they recover it. Can't nail the jumper. The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Drummond. Milton with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down low. Here's Reed. And Ball with the block.
Ball size and time is really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Curry.
And then the Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. he's a highly productive player in the center position.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Out to White. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Reed. It's deflected. Curry deciding where to go with it. Reed the pass to Curry. Back to Reed. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Reed's got his first points in this one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Vucevic, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his third personal
Boy, just a
foul.
perfect,
Second
perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
At the line
There's
for
an
the
element to
Bulls,
Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive
taking
scheme.
2 shots.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
To the paint, here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And here is Curry to the middle, and it's Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Ball finds Melton. Outside DeRozan. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he stays with it. Pass to Milton. Over DeRozan. A shot by Milton, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he's able to get it back. And it's Williams with the jam. Philadelphia with the ball. Milton with it. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Curry. Inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night right there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Don't you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Here's Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
2 minutes.
Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Melton feeling it out a bit, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tyus Jones comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. Jones, the pass to Melton. And DeRozan kicks to Melton. Over McCollum. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Maxey passes to McCollum. Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Harris outside. And here's Maxey. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Bulls trail by 21. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looking to end the run. And it's Green missing. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Maxey passes to McCollum. The 3 ball. Up in time. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. McCollum, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The kick out to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Ball. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Embiid, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Levine. And Embiid with the block. Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Levine. first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Now McCollum, 9 points in the game so far. And the pass to Thibault. 6 to shoot. And they double up Embiid. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Embiid inside. Vucevic defending.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the paint, and stolen by Williams. He kicks it to Ball. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The 76ers leading by 18. Maxey passes to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the basket by McCollum.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Ball dishes to Levine. Takes it inside, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Bucket is good. Embiid's got 24 points.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Passes it to Embiid. Stolen by Levine. Outside, Ball. He takes it in. Kicks it to Vucevic. And the 3 off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bulls trail by 21. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ball with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Cullen passes to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Harris. Out left to the wing. Embiid kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And too long on the shot. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Levine against Harris. And there's Levine on the assist by Vucevic. 16 points for Zach Levine. Here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's McCollum driving the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Bulls trail by 17. Ball dishes to DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 15.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Takes a 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. White's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Ball kicks to White. Bean passes to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Green comes in for Vucevic. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Levine. Green passes to DeRozan. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Philadelphia leading by 15. O'Neal with it. Now Green defending. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ball dishes to Jones. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes the defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Bulls. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Over in the corner, Green. The good-looking shot from the wing. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout for the 76ers. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
Here's Curry. He has 7. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Chicago grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And he drives in, uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Melton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back.
76ers.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so he can make him hard to guard, especially from this area.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line of the game. Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other 2 guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
You know, one of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
Now Curry. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball.
It's about our defense, guys.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 12. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Cullum is out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Here's DeRozan. Jones from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Maxey passes to Embiid. That's tipped. Kicks it out to McCollum. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Melton. Driving in. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey's got his first 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 17-point game. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, there's so many different ways DeRozan can beat you. When he's hot, he's a problem.
Maxey passes to Harris. McCollum with the ball. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
DeRozan passes to Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. Up the floor. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And the 76ers call time here. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Lean comes in for Melton. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Vucevic. Goes back up. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Thibault. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 17. The dish now to Levine. And there's the pass to Jones. Inside, here's DeRozan, and that comes off the assist by Jones. DeRozan's got 26 points.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Down low, here's Embiid.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Jones, the pass to Levine. Good D by McCollum. Philadelphia leading by 17. It's stolen by Vucevic. Got a piece of it. DeRozan scanning the floor. Jones with it. Picked up by Harris. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Bulls. Levine's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Jones. Williams in the post. Defended by Thibault. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Nothing to think about there with DeRozan. I mean, the quick trigger, just catch it and shoot it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For the 76ers.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Outside, Levine. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Maxey passes to McCollum. Shot from 12. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Ball dishes to Levine. And the rejection by Embiid. Well, look, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Thibault on the wing. Now, here's ball. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest. And the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
Levine against McCollum. To the middle. Here's Embiid. That one, no good. Great D that time for Vucevic. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
He's off on the first.
Patrick Williams.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Timeout.
And the 76ers call time here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 12. 76ers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. He feeds it to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Thibault for three. Drills it from outside.
Thibault.
Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
DeRozan, it's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Brown against O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Brown, good.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
free throw good. Milton.
First team foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Thomas, defended by Milton. Into the lane. Dosunmu's shot is off. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.